You open your eyes for the very first time, and you're already richer than the entire kingdom. Not that you realize it, you're just a baby in the blazing heat of the Mali Empire in 1280. The room isn't made out of gold yet, but it's coming. You are Mansa Musa, future ruler of a powerful empire built on salt, gold, and trade. But right now, you're just a squishy newborn who accidentally ruined someone's fancy robe. Royal life begins. From the moment you can walk, you are told one thing: you were born to lead. While other kids are chasing goats or building mud castles, you are learning politics, religion, and how to keep an economy running. Your playground is a strategy room. Your bedtime stories are war logs and trade agreements. You never really get to be a kid, and you learn fast. Being born rich doesn't mean freedom. It means pressure. Everyone wants you to fix their problems. Your older brother, the king, has a bold idea. He wants to explore across the Atlantic. So, he sets sail with a massive fleet. And he yeets himself across the 7 seas and never comes back. And just like that, you're king. At 32, you become Mansa Musa, ruler of the Mali Empire. You control more land than most African kings before you. And you sit on one of the biggest piles of gold the world has ever seen. You're not just wealthy, you are the economy. With power in your hands and faith in your heart, you make a decision that will define your legacy. A pilgrimage to Mecca. But this won't be a quiet journey of reflection. You don't go alone. You roll out with 60,000 people, 80 camels, and more gold than several countries combined. Bruv, each camel carries 300 pounds of gold. You travel with singers, soldiers, servants, even people hired just to fan your face. During your epic journey across deserts and cities, the gold doesn't just flow. It leaves a trail of chaos, wonder, and a legend behind you. You stop by Cairo, where you tip people so generously that the economy crashes. Seriously, gold floods the market, prices skyrocket, local businesses suffer for over a decade. Then comes Medina. Your golden gifts are so massive that local leaders start rewriting records just to mention you. A royal guest turned legend overnight. And finally, you reach Mecca, where your spending goes from generous to surreal. Bro, you drop so much gold on construction and charity that even pilgrims start asking if you're a king or a one-man treasury. Eventually, your caravan turns homeward. But this isn't just a return, it's a royal comeback. By the time you step foot back in Mali, your name has echoed across continents. People in Europe and the Middle East know who you are. For the first time, Mali appears on global maps. You single-handedly made your country viral. But with your fame comes fallout. You've handed so much gold that it's not rare anymore. It's worthless. Even in your own empire, inflation starts creeping in. Your advisors warn you. You gave away too much. But what the fuck are you supposed to do? Not help the poor? Anyways, back home, you shift focus, you're done traveling, now it's time to build. You turn Timbuktu city into a center of learning and trade. You build mosques, markets, and the legendary University of Sankore, a place where scholars study math, medicine, astronomy, law, and religion. People journey from across Africa and the Middle East to learn. Books become more valuable than gold. Mali becomes known not just for its riches, but for its knowledge. You've gone from gold spender to empire shaper. This is your real legacy. But every king's story ends. Eventually, your time comes. You die, and with you goes the glue that held it all together. Your heirs, not built like you, dog. They fight. The empire breaks into pieces. Civil war follows. The wealth you left behind isn't enough to stop the decline. Your name fades into legend. People think your story is exaggerated until historians do the math and realize, adjusted for inflation, you were worth over $400 billion in 2012. More than Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates combined. But there are no marble statues, no best-selling books, just dusty maps and broken economic in your wake. So yeah, being the richest king in the history sounds like a win, but no one tells you how exhausting it is to carry a whole empire, how generosity can backfire, how the people you help today can still struggle tomorrow, and how even your own legacy can be too heavy to hold up. Being born poor? Tough. Being born royal? High pressure. But being born Mansa Musa? That's a whole other level of complicated.